EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. George Davis and Brandon Gordon, and George, you're looking at this Rams team today tonight. They've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. I think it's certainly a user win.
And how do they get a win? Because they lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, he threw an interception. I think his knees are just in terms of flinging it around and let his receivers get into the end zone.
Carry down for Memphis man, Darrell Henderson, and he'll walk this forward for a 3 and second down. The numbers are a week ago for Henderson. 12 carries, 56 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row. They've got to start looking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air, or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Second down back to Henderson. That's and this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape this game. This team has done a nice job of doing that.
That's a first down, a gain of 3.
We saw these defenders line to the football last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And he will go backwards, back to the 33. That's a hard loss. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On third down, here's Henderson. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right down to 42. They pick up 10. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Throwing again on second down. It was pretty evident in reading everything, hearing these guys talk, that this was a deal they wanted to get done. They know how valuable he is to this team.
Absolutely a key component to what they do and what they do well. And if they want to continue that success in the future, they knew they needed it, and they got the deal done.
Now Brady again. Left side here, that's complete to Gallup. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down. Here's Brady to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's gets incomplete. And the result here will pick up of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 44, Brady is complete to his receiver, Godwin. On a methodical drive, this is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field. Incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. Linebacker Demario Davis got a hand in to break that one up. Throwing again on second. Brady again for Evans. This time he's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down. Open man is Howard, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Brady's throw completely pulled in by Howard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. No score after all on EA Sports. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good scheme going.
Jones. And they'll bring him down to just a short pickup. Inches from Peter. Jones again. And he's into the end zone for a 10-play touchdown. Ronald Jones, his Houston finishes the drive off with 6 points. Extra point put through by Suckup, and that makes the score 7-0. So the Rams comes back on the field, their second drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown over to go 7-0 is the score as they begin with the first down. Stafford down throw. And that's going to be too high.
Deep ball down the right side, and he made sure he didn't ever either. His guy was going to catch it, or no one was.
From the gun, he held to Henderson. And
there's reason to be happy with good, solid yardage. She'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Stafford. He'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he's going to get Rams first down. 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 on the 34. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play action. Here's Stafford. Now he's swinging around for Henderson. And he'll get out of the pressure. Midfield 48.
They found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the other hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's one thing to hit your guy in the backfield once, hit him a couple times, you're ready to do something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage into his space range play.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play fake and it's Stafford. And the first side is caught, but they're incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a handoff to Henderson. Uses the stiff arm. They get 7 out of that. So they're left with 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's always nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And Higbee, it's complete. And he's going to get the Rams first down as they're looking at the 3rd conversion. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
Mr. Black. Yeah, it's probably over there, the blunt. I got my phone in.
Yeah, me too. That's what I am.
So, 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall.
Dude, our heat's not fucking working, bro.
Oh, yeah, why do you think I'm fucking wearing long johns, 3 shirts, and a jacket there? Thermostat sets to 70 degrees.
No, it's not. The thermostat's not working at all. We haven't had heat for almost 2 days.
A shot snap for Stafford.
Where's my grip?
Good question. Well, not a good question. I knew I was gonna be here all day, so he probably not gonna be here like 1 or 2. This morning? Oh, well, because they were supposed to be here, people here this morning. I can't make sure that the heat was working, that this is working. Bo was supposed to be here at 10, apparently. Gotta make sure I get you paid tonight. Get you some bread. What?
standard, I guess, for us. I mean, this thing's a beast, but like.
she said if I pay for it, you're gonna get it.
I fucking paid for this outright. Like I'm paying her back.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Jess back.
Dude, we're gonna have a good night tonight, I think.
Yeah. Big Mike had to throw down on Steve and some other kid that's regular.
Here? Last night? Oh my god.
Hey, it's like totally like, dude, it's literally every shit.
So basically what you're saying is that you have to get into some shit. Agreed.
Should you be expected to fucking pop up out of your chair if some shit goes down every single time? No.
I mean, but considering the circumstances, though, we know we have the ability to do that. So it's not like we're doing it.
I don't want to set that expectation.
Agreed. Like I would never want that.
You know, like,
hey, where's my ticket thing at? What the fuck? No.
You know, like, hey, you're on the clock, that's one thing. So, like, Big Mike was having to go down to some dude. And some dude decides to press charges.
I guess that's
I mean,
yeah, it is.
First to start the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
Hey, I can't see any of my audible shits, man. What's going on here, bro? Wait, what? No. I can't see none of my audible shits.
Hello?
Hey, I'm sitting here playing my game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my kicking meter's not showing up. My audible shits is not showing up.
Yeah. That's off the advantage type shit.
Really? Wait, so I can't see what I'm calling on my audible shit or My kicking meter or nothing?
Yeah, my in Chicago we have the kicking meter. Well, I can't even see the kicking meter. That's a home field advantage. When I'm anywhere else, I can see it.
What? Because I'm playing in the round. I'm playing in LA, and like I said, my Audible screens is not showing up. None of that shit's like that.
Like it's not showing you
my choices.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm not seeing shit. Like I'm scrolling up and down. I can see that it's changing formation, but really, is that a home field advantage, bro, for LA?
Yeah, I'm not mistaken.
No, it's
like I see, mine is. I know ours is. You can't see the field goal. You can't see the field goal thing. The left line.
Yeah. Okay. My shit just popped back up now. But okay, so yeah, that was probably a moment in the game because. I thought it was like some extra shit. Okay. My ass in here fucking around. Fuck.
And the first half, he was going to shit on the ground, despite that lack of production. They still got the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Third down, those last 2 plays indicative of how things are going for them. Just nowhere to put on the ground and struggling to put up points.
That's an job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to get anything subverted. And that will allow him to press down. Instead, he saw the
Damn, man, fuck.
no penalty. And before this drive can get wheels, it's first down.
And it's going to be a short field here after this one. It's touchdown to the 45-yard line. Henderson now, 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing a snap. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higby. And he gets it to the 2nd catch for the day, and a line down the first down. Stafford. He's had trouble finding other receivers in the game, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone about probably they say the exact same thing. They say somebody must say it's hard to execute against us.
4 yards the gain, and he'll bring up a 3rd down. And that's always a good place to start, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team, but in the National Football League.
And you know the quarterbacks love these large body tight ends and wind up. Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just tall and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch make big plays downfield. In the old days, you wanted to run. Now coaches want to catch the football first.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So good snap, good run, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to have it.
You mean like kicking ball?
Exactly.
That was always
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level you hit them. They go through.
take it at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams. It's 3rd down, shy of Detroit. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them to run the offense right now. But they have to do it.
Fuck, man, come on, Brody.
Brady's there incomplete. Third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone up and downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to the zone once again. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get mid pressure on the passer.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. That's complete to his running back Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. 15 yards there for the catch and all. The 43rd down, here's first and 10. To throw is Brady.
Damn it, I didn't want to throw that ball to him. And I touched him while he was down. I did not want to throw the ball to him. Wrong man. Damn.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see him last week, but as a key to this win, and it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the ball. Didn't get it done there.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. They got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A gain of 3 yards. This time they do. And pick up 6. Back now here on EA Sports. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll pull it away for the second time. Call it 46 yards on the line, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got to stop force the play. They really start to move the clock as they push this score lead. Limited running runs who get about 3 to the 21. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And once again, they cheer back at the 21-yard line. They've been okay 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Could just sit on it here. Could they hack through on 3rd down? Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They got to keep great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And he gets himself across the
I don't go out of bounds, nigga.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and then they'll make it 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he's going to step up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now Brady. takes a shot on the release. And this will be incomplete.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. No one went for a sack in the game. Instead, Miami fakes the release, and he did force the incomplete pass.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man is got one. It's complete. And it'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The conversion is successful. The sizable gain of 13 and the decision to go for it. Looks like a smart one. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of this team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game now? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Second down, another shot for Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. He'll get it down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. That'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, and a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Here's Brady.
Damn!
The defense was struggling that time. Ultimately got to him. Football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around and find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. A give for Henderson running to the right. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that's officially a loss of 1. Now it's Stafford.
Damn! Ah!
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Fucking computer, man.
On 1st down, Henderson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Stop short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to go outside for the end zone.
Ah, pick that off, you son of a bitch!
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly.
Fuck!
To the ground and brings up
Pick it off!
and his kick is indeed good. A minute to play. They have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. There is still time left.
Did they score too soon? Post-game mentality, right? Depending on what happens on this trip, that's how Ryan was. They scored too soon. They somehow hold on. They managed to catch it exactly right.
So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down 9-7. A little under a minute to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. Brady to throw. Over the middle, Evans. 37 yards, the pickup there. Clock running, the blitz trying to go quickly and get set. Now Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So for the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Brady. And this is caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works him past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on the roll. It's another 1st down. To throw is Brady. That should have been intercepted. Cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw.
Ah, man. Fuck.
Douglas picks it.
Man.
Take some chances here. Needing a touchdown to win it. And that might just suit your fate.
Yeah, listen, it's in the church. They're always trying to go down the field and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to
Play. Yeah. That shit was weird, man. Nah, just like halfway through the game. That shit was weird, man. Nah, just this game. Like, there was a point in the game where I was playing and nigga, it's cold as outside. It's cold in here too. Shit.
Yeah. Next question.
I'm going to the back. You can smoke by the door. I'll be by the kitchen. So I'll be by the kitchen door. I'll come meet you in the back. Shit. That shit.
We're gonna crack the door. It's fine.
Yeah. So,
It's literally no different outside than it is.
no, I'm about to go stand by the flat. This is motherfucking electric, tube hand, dishwasher. okay, I'm gonna go wine tasting, and her friend went to the bathroom. I was like, man, can I ask you a question? She was like, sure. Then I got to ask her about some of the things that she would want to see, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I was like, I'll just bring no wine tasting. Would you go to a wine tasting, blah, 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 if I did a loop? She's like, yeah, hell yeah. She said, I've been to wineries all over the world and done this and this. We was just here. And I said, oh, shit, okay, bitch. So you got my name? I'm like, okay, I'm like, carry on. And so she's carrying on, and then Gus and Rio sleep, but I gotta stick around. Just ask him a couple of questions. Sure. Dude, this bitch said her and her husband have been to wineries, all the type of shit that this dude that she gave me contact for, can come in and he does wine tastings of like good shit. She says, I'm a wine. Lady says she has $123,000 of liquor in her liquor cabinet. And I believe her. Sure. The reason why I do is because A, she said she had 3 bottles of Louis XIII. Not 1, not 2, 3. Okay. Do you know how much those bottles cost? No. Yeah. She said those are slim pieces in her crib.
Yeah, you don't go busting that shit up.
No. So I'm like, okay. And then, she's like, yeah, hit this dude up, I would love to get you to have lunch with him or coffee with him. And just ask a question. I said, okay, perfect. And those are the scenarios that I like. Is being able to sit down, run off and say, you got this shit, I got this shit.
Well, everybody likes to talk, right? Love to talk. God.
She gave you the plus, man.
Dude, I used to fuck with notes.
Yeah.
Notes too much. I mean, it's too much fun. I don't need that for that.
Crank up the heat in the kitchen, just let the heat from the kitchen come back out to the front. Let's go. I'm gonna put all this shit right now. Let's see that go. Let's just go out. So, alright. Dude, you can give the phone back and trade phones. Yeah. Yeah, trade the phone. Let's all get that light on the phone. Just on that light. I'm like, no. Like you can't, it's hard to see the video. Hey. Yeah, I'm going to get it ready.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I need this shit honestly.
What?
I don't need it for work. This thing.
No. I'm listening to the iPhone right now. out. Because it's like, I can do my shit, but it's like, wait a minute, everything on here is not good, gross. Damn, any emoji though? That shit funny as hell. Dude, I even put in the call for fucking maintenance, get their ass over here. It's fucking heat. It's like I can hear it, I can hear it.
Yeah, literally, it's a restriction on the fucking thermostat. Everything else works.
I mean, even at 70, it's still, you know, it still should give us some type of crank heat or some kind in this motherfucker. Like, we're not getting anything.
Yeah, no, they capped it at 70.
Even then, we're still not getting anything.
It's like a seasonal thing?
Bro, we're not getting anything. Bro, I don't know. Let's go! Go! Come on, work. Bad. Hey, they actually brought in some decent. What's up, dog?
Imagine you could get it from selling your car. Well, with Carvana, you can. Experience the new way to sell a car.
With AmeriSafe's consistently low mortgage rates, you can dream bigger. Like sending your daughter to the college of her choice so she can follow her dreams wherever they take her. Maybe towards a career in the of rhythm and movement. Or wherever these folks are headed with their solo cups at 10:30 a.m. Or even to the creperie your tuition check is now funding. Anyway, good luck with that, because AmeriSafe can only help with the part of the dream you can buy. With money.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Take up to an extra 10% off sale prices with no money down, no minimum purchase, 3-year special financing, and free shipping. The Veterans Day sale, now at Home Furniture. Xfinity customers, ready to get connected to all your favorite artists? The AMAs are making a splash with superstars, surprises, and the most stylish host ever, Cardi B. I gotta do this. The American Music Awards, live Sunday, November 21st on ABC. Say American Music Awards into your voice remote now to check out this year's nominees and new hits. Plus, catch a special performance live from the Xfinity stage. With Xfinity, it's a way better way to watch. During the Veterans Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on Thomas Cole and Luxuria mattresses. Get free delivery and setup with no money down and no minimum purchase. 6-year special financing. The Veterans Day sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
Tony B here to warn you about this new beefy black and blue. With the 1-2 punch of blue cheese and horseradish ale. You punch me, Jimmy's Jones, I punch back. Don't eat the black and blue. Sucker for blue cheese.
Get them before they're gone at Jimmy John's.
It's so easy to sell on Poshmark. You just pick out your item, snap a couple of photos, and boom, it's up for sale. When I look at my old clothes now, I see dollar signs. Just this month, I've made a couple $100 on Poshmark just selling items out of my closet.
Buy and sell from home with the Poshmark app.
Keep it as easy and delicious as possible. There's not a ton of prep involved yet. There's so little cleanup.
Season is here. Experience Sonic Turbine technology with the WorkSweep Jet. This ultra-lightweight 20-volt blower generates a vortex of airflow, guaranteed to move mountains of leaves. This year, put leaves in their place.
Is now a good time for a flare-up?
Enough, Crohn's.
For adults with moderate to severe Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, Stelara can provide relief and is the first approved medication to reduce inflammation on and below the surface of the intestine in UC. You getting on that flight? Back off, UC.
Stelara may increase your risk of infection, some serious, and cancer. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, new skin growths, have had cancer, or if you need a vaccine. PRAS, a rare potentially fatal brain condition, may be possible. Some serious allergic reactions and lung inflammation can occur.
Lasting remission can start with Stelara. Janssen can help you explore cost support options.
I can't fix this with him running it. Talk to your parents and make a decision with them. If I can work with it, I will turn this place around.
But really, we let him bring the manager and somebody knows what you're doing and can turn it around and you can make that happen. When someone who comes in here that knows what they're doing, I mean, why not give it a shot? Said we couldn't do it alone. This is supposed to be my place. I want to speak up and fight for my job. I guess it's settled.
We're talking to you guys. What do you want to do?
We want to work with you. If we can have somebody in here that can turn it around for us, we're willing to do that.
I know you're not happy.
No, I'm not happy. It's a tough pill to swallow right now.
I need to back up somebody that I know can deliver for you guys. And I'd like to think that we're going to do so much business that first week that the cash flow will help pay for this person. Go get some sleep. Tomorrow, we train all day. Good night, guys. Well, let's face it, guys, we have no production behind the bar.
Anthony was slow as hell. The Vegas bartender my ass.
You don't have great management, but you got a great building. You got to work on the theme of this building. And Mexico is not it. There's 1,000 Mexican restaurants in this town. It's got to have a massive point of difference. So think about this. A Cuban concept. What do you think, Russ?
I see rum. I see nice fruity flavors. Something's refreshing that people are going to want to drink in the desert.
You have a price-sensitive college audience. You can bring out good value cocktails.
Tiff.
Since we're talking about college students, they like to share. They want to order a few things. So small bites and cool press sandwiches.
And what happens when they order that food? You sell drinks, don't we, guys?
That's
Let's do it. You guys made a massive mistake. You worked this hard, and it's one of the toughest businesses in the world. The education cost you $1.5 million.
I spent a long time last night thinking about some of the things you said. The more I thought about it, the more I realized you really know what you're talking about. So I appreciate you giving us this opportunity.
You need confidence. You need to know you know what you're doing. So, I'm bringing in a manager who's keen to help you guys. Steve, come on in. I'd like you to meet Steve Lynch.
Steve Lynch is the general manager of Four Peaks Brewing Company, Tempe's highest valued bar and restaurant and Arizona's top destination brewery. For 15 years, Steve has worked at Four Peaks, which sits just a half a block away from Rocky Point.
This guy knows how to do millions of dollars a year in sales.
We're neighbors and we want you guys to get successful, setting ourselves up for success on this whole street.
This week, he's going to focus on teaching them how to run it properly. This is awesome. Let's get a staff meeting. Let's get everybody together.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, man.
So last night we sort of got our heads handed to it.
I think last night got in my head a little bit.
I think Anthony's destructive to this business, and personally I think he should be fired. But I left that decision up to Scott. So what do you want to do with Anthony?
I'd like for him to have the same opportunity that I have.
If that's the choice you made, I obviously respect that.
I'm ready for the challenge.
Anthony, I'm going to pack this place with 400 people. You can't do this alone.
No.
You got some good bartenders.
I'm ready for it.
So what I've done is I got you 2 more cooks, 3 more bartenders. Come on in, everybody.
John, this is our new crew right here. The 2 bartenders, guys. Melissa, Ginger, and Bailey.
I want to attract 23-year-old ASU students who want to have a few of them walking around the building. Bartenders that people can relate to. Chef, who do we have?
We have Gabrielle and Nick.
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking for about 8 years.
We're going to have a whole new direction. We've got to have leadership, right? Steve Lynch, he's going to be here working with Scott to really tighten up all of our operations. So Steve is here to work with Scott and train him. All right, guys, let's go to work.
Today we're going to do a menu that we've developed that's going to be an easy menu to execute. After seeing last night's stress test, the kitchen going down, it was just too much to handle. So we had a new menu form. We've really designed it. I think it's perfect for the Cuban setting. So I did potato croquettes stuffed with cheese. Doing a Cuban sandwich, very classical Cuban sandwich. We're also going to do some skewers. I have pork skewers with onions and a mojo. A mojo is a sauce of Cuban or Puerto Rican flavors, okay? So we have oranges, we have limes, we have garlic, touch of chili flakes. Now we're going to have fresh flavors. We're not having to produce 50,000 things. We have a main sauce that we can adjust for different items. That's how you make money.
First drink we're going to be doing is the Diablo del Sol. Anybody know the translation? The devil, sun devil. What's the sun devil?
It's our mascot.
Mascot. So, we're going to cap the orange, ounce and a half of that. Orange juice. Squeeze bottle of gravy. And we're just going to make sure that we're going to hit the side of that so it sinks in. We're going to take a mint sprig on half of the innocent. Create our own little palm tree in there. This is the Diablo del Sol. The next drink we're going to be doing is called the Graduate. ASU has a huge population of graduate students. And we're going to hit this with 2 Smirnoffs. Smirnoff sorbet, light lemon, kind of steered towards the female population. And also our Smirnoff vanilla. It's going to be a nice little simple, easy, refreshing shot. Take pineapple juice, do an ounce. Fill that bad boy up with our eyes. Okay. Going to garnish this with just a pineapple wedge. Okay, Vegas, let's do this, buddy. I want to see all drinks one time. little bit of an overkill. Yeah, it's a pretty strong drink right there. I don't think the management's going to like that very much. There you go. Did you get pineapple in it?
Yeah. I don't think I did.
Now, see, here's your problem. You make that one mistake, you start falling apart.
Okay, here we go. This is a college town. And when we got off track was when we went into a male music direction, and it really alienated the business. Now, let me show you what I want to do to you, Bar. I have a whole new brand. You're going to walk through the front door, and everything is going to be different. The center bar is the most important asset you have.
An island bar shape, compared to a galley or L-shaped bar, allows customers to see one another better, which increases social interaction. When people are stimulated socially, they have more fun, stay longer, and spend more.
Get out of here. Let me go to work. Been a heck of a few days, huh? Your house was on the line. $1.5 million in debt. You were at the end, Scott. Your brother was cleaning and doing everything in a bar. Then you put heavy metal music in here. And you didn't fight for your parents' money. I wanted to give you a concept that does not exist any place in the city. Something that targeted 22 to 29-year-old women. Now you're going to have a bar that can do business 7 days a week. Let me see it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Every member of my family fights this fight. I can't change the way things are done here.
I'm not asking you to do anything.
Influence within the person is unique. She does a lot of good.
He will get you killed.
Kingston Honor Series during November 14th, exclusively on Paramount Plus.
For their first holiday card as a couple, Trevor had a choice between one where he looked great and she didn't, or the opposite. He chose wisely. When you want to end the year on our good side, make it a thing with Shutterfly.
Hey, you! Domino's is giving away $50 million in surprise frees.
Other delivery apps add surprise fees. At Domino's, we're giving out surprise frees instead. When you order delivery online, you can be surprised with free food. I love it. From Domino's. Your record label is taking off.
But so is your sound engineer. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
My family loves club crackers. They're light, flaky, and buttery. Am I an influencer? Light, flaky, buttery club crackers.
At Lovesac, we design furniture for life. Real life. Messy life. Life that changes and brings us together for moving. A life where batteries run down and get charged up again. Because now, Lovesac Sactionals can be upgraded with Stealth Tech. And immersive surround sound by Harman Kardon hidden inside. Upgradable, washable, and guaranteed for life. Don't just hear it, feel it at Lovesac showroom near you.
This year, shake up your Christmas with a treat from Treetopia.com. Find treats that match your unique style. LED lights with a blast of color. An easy setup and storage with Growing Stone. With so many colors and shapes to fit your space. Treetopia is where unbeatable quality meets unexpected value. Shop our wide variety of colorful trees now and get free shipping at Treetopia.com.
So what's going on?
I'm a talking dog.
The other issue?
Oh, I'm scratching like crazy.
You've got some allergic itch with skin inflammation. Apoquel can work on that itch in as little as 4 hours, whether it's a new or chronic problem. And Apoquel's treated over 10 million dogs.
Nice. And the talking dog thing?
Is it bothering you?
No, it seemed like a dog is bothering me.
Until dogs can speak for themselves, you have to. When allergic itch is a problem, ask for Apoquel. Apoquel is for the control of itch associated with allergic dermatitis and the control of atopic dermatitis in dogs. Do not use Apoquel in dogs less than 12 months old or those with serious infections. Apoquel may increase the chances of developing serious infections and may cause existing parasitic skin infestations or pre-existing cancers to worsen. New neoplasias were observed in clinical studies and post-approval. Most common side effects are vomiting and diarrhea. Better?
I'm speechless. Thanks for the Apoquel.
That's what friends are for. Ask your veterinarian for Apoquel. Next to you, Apoquel is a dog's best friend.
Hey, Fritz, did you know Auto Trader lets me shop for cars by monthly payment? So I know what I'll pay before I buy. Is that a refrigerator joke? Sure. All right, just stick to making ice. I didn't mean right now.
Tossed, buffalo, sauce, hot honey, flipped, boneless, dipped, Audrey, frazzled, buffalo, dazzled, hot honey, $5 boneless wings and quick fries deal. Audrey's, we have the meat.
Xfinity customers, ready to get connected to all your favorite artists? The AMAs are making a splash with superstars, surprises, and the most stylish host ever, Cardi B. I gotta do this. The American Music Awards, live Sunday, November 21st on ABC. Say American Music Awards into your voice remote now to check out this year's nominees and new hits. Plus, catch a special performance live from the Xfinity stage. With Xfinity, it's a way better way to watch.
1, 2, 3. Cabana Bar and Grill. This place used to be a Mexican concept, just like 1,000 other places in town. Now, you have the only Cuban nightlife in all of Arizona. This concept is all about pre-revolutionary Cuba in the 1950s. It's fun, it's colorful, it's the science of colors, they're female-oriented. That's why I picked the Havana concept. We took a place that was female-unfriendly, and we made it female-friendly. And that's your ticket to paying off this debt. All right, guys, go ahead.
Whoa.
Look it.
Oh, my God.
I'm speechless right now. My mind is officially blown.
Whoa.
Look it. You can't stop looking. Every time you turn your head, you see something different. It's so cool.
It's unbelievable.
Let me show you what we've done here. Scott, you did this backwards. You opened that bar first and never opened this bar. But the most important bar any establishment can have is an island bar. It's in the middle of the space. When you ran this place, this was a junkyard. I removed the TV structure so you could see through it. I put a couple of clear lucite pieces on top. Some more light came down. That corner was a dark hole, wasn't it? That area didn't make you money. Now it'll make you money. That's a great area to sit. And when you open those windows, you still see the beach graphics. So it still feels like you're at the beach. I put a back bar step in with stripes to pull your eye. We're a bar. We're not a concert venue anymore. But Scott, you spend a lot of time doing social marketing before. So I got Constant Contact to give you a product called Single Platform. It's one single platform. You can do promotions, which Steve will tell you. Every minute you spend in your office is counterproductive. You got to spend your time out here. Hey guys, let's head to the back bar. Remember this bar? I wanted to make it disappear. When you're busy, it's the second bar you open. I want to show you guys what we did back there.
What bar does not draft here?
This right here is a Chill-Rite Millennium draft beer system with a Yeti tower. This tower builds with ice. The beer comes out at exactly 32 degrees every time. I put in a great future POS system. You know, guys, bathrooms are important, particularly for women. They were properly cleaned and properly painted. Pay attention to them when I raise. Cater to women, and your bar will be successful. I've given you the format to do that. Tonight, we launch. Let's go to work. Let's
Let's check, see how all these guys are doing.
Tonight, Scott has Steve teaching him how to run a great bar.
Chef, we're here for you, whatever you need.
Thank you.
Scott must succeed or this bar fails.
What's up, everybody? And welcome to the Havana Cabana Bar and Grill. Come on in.
We're about to get
Hey, you guys ready? Oh, try not to cheat too much on those cheat sheets, buddy, okay?
Cuban sandwich is amazing.
All right, I got 1 Cubano, 2 more fries. That's 3 fries all day. Runner!
The revamp of the entire place, absolutely amazing. I mean, I haven't seen anything like this running in a long time.
By the way, guys, pick it up.
I need a Cubano with 2 fries. Runner! We're in Weed. We have about 15 tickets on the board. It's a mess. You gotta be quicker with these motions. Quicker.
I mean, 1 second. Anthony is 10 times slower than any of these girl bartenders that we've brought. Anthony, we just got registered better. You gotta get out. Hey, look at me. Now, look at me. Have this register in your head right now. Hey, Anthony. Anthony. You want to talk to Anthony real quick about his attitude? Just head back in the game.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's going on?
Bro, it's just in your head, bro.
Gotta get together, man. We gotta take care of everybody. Tonight's our night, man. Let's do this. What? What? Guess I'm not doing this. What? Aw, man. Really?
I'm going to be checking the kitchen. What do you get?
We have 1 bartender in this bar right now.
Where do you think go?
Left. Quick. The kids in. Walk right out.
You got your fries already, right? You got your walked out on us? Anthony?
I trained Anthony for 4 days. All he had to learn was 4 drinks. He didn't learn them, and the whip walked out.
The ass was done. We got to redo some manpower. You, behind the bar, I'll hit food. Go for you. Thank you.
So, guys, you guys waiting for some drinks? Pretty pissed off right now. I'm not happy with him, and he's done here as far as I'm concerned. Can we come up run some food?
So Steve is running food. He finally has got out the leads. We started running the 10-minute ticket time. All right, Justin, we're good. You want to have bread ticket now?
Scott definitely stepped it up and was a team player for us. I just think Scott can take care of the front of the house. We can keep these people that came tonight here coming all the time.
You know, guys, this concept works.
John, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
5 days ago, I wouldn't step foot in this bar. Now I stand before you with one of the coolest concepts we've ever done. Havana Cabana is a party bar for a party town.
You guys.
Promotion consideration provided by AMA Electrical Contracting Incorporated, Alex USA, Bevitel, Cintas, Energy.
Okay, I don't need you anymore. I'm not babysitting you. Yeah, everyone pisses me off. Proper bitch. I'm not lying. It's on me, person.
This year, 6,500 failing bars nationwide will close their doors for good. Things don't change soon. Filling Station Pub in San Diego, California will become just another statistic. In 2003, Sissy Zoo moved to San Diego, California from Hong Kong in pursuit of the American dream.
I moved on this country December 22nd, 2003 with my little boy, Lenny. My American dream was about for my son. I want to create a better life for him. So hard for me. I don't know English. People always take advantage of me.
10 years later, in 2013, Sissy opened Filling Station Pub across the street from Miramar's Marine Corps Air Station, and it was an instant success, making an average of $60,000 per month.
A lot of people did come from the base. I see. For a little bit, it was definitely a military bar. It was successful.
And catering to the military was something close to Sissy's heart.
My son, he's in Air Force now in the college.
Sissy hired bartenders with the intention of attracting Marines from across the street.
My girls are pretty hot or whatever, sexy.
But her plan backfired.
I'm not a professional bartender. I'll never answer that. Her titties are big, so they're hard to miss. They only play around. They don't know how to work. I don't like it.
Soon, filling station pub had a revolving door bartender, leaving Sissy with an untrained staff that drove away customers.
It's been quite a roller coaster with her firing and hiring people. They're not even here long enough to be trained because she fires them.
I showed you, it wasn't there, okay? You can't open up the past.
I think a lot of the military people want to come in and see familiar faces, and most of the time they don't.
You always pick on somebody to see. I want to yourself something. Why me now?
I don't think the girls respect Sissy at all. I feel like, if anything, they kind of laugh about it.
Go home.
That's bull. They take advantage of me. You think I'm stupid?
You go to paycheck tomorrow.
Believing her staff was to blame for her safety process, Sissy installed surveillance cameras to monitor their every move.
I have 16 cameras. I can watch anywhere. I can watch in the office. I can watch at home. I can watch what they're doing. See, look, she's doing tasks. Hey, Rosa, what are you doing? You cannot do the tasks.
I'm sorry, I won't. I'm very sorry.
I don't want to see that happen again.
Sissy's inability to keep control has left her with an unruly staff, an inconsistent clientele, and a neglected bar.
I owe my daddy $400,000. Now, I'm so stressed.
Now, Sissy's $400,000 in debt and losing $15,000 a month.
They're about closer. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I will lose everything.
With her American dream on the line, Sissy has agreed to pull back the doors, bust open the books, and make a call for help to Bar Rescue. Running a bar is not just a business, it's a science. No one knows more about bar science than John Taffer.
I don't embrace excuses. I embrace solutions.
For more than 30 years, John has transformed hundreds of failing bars worldwide.
I believe that you could do this.
John turns money in.
Clean the place out.
To money making.
So here we are, guys, in Miramar. About 15 miles north of downtown San Diego. Filling station pub right in the middle of a strip center named Miramar Marine Corps Air Station. It's across the street. 12,000 Marines on the base. Median income on this base is $62,000. 85% married, and median age is 34. These guys are mostly officers. They want to be in a comfortable environment. This exterior doesn't send a message like that at all. Absolutely not. And looking inside is no better.
In addition to the cameras following the staff, John has placed surveillance cameras around the bar to capture the action and watch it live.
Am I getting under fast?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're welcome.
There's nothing polished about this space at all.
For the kitchen, John brings in Chef Nick Liberato. With his extensive training experience, Nick can turn any average cook into a hero in the galley.
Look how warm it is. A green bar top? I haven't seen that since like the 70s.
With a bar, John has called in decorated mixologist Bill Will. Bill's expertise in designing craft cocktails can transform any cocktail menu into a national treasure.
Do you want to coach you, Alyssa, and ask you to work?
So there's Sissy. She's always pressure box for years.
I'm not nice. I'm being person.
She's gonna run out of money soon. So this is how she's dealing with it, by drinking and cursing at her employees in essence. Her problem is she manages her business very often through her security system. She watches everything on the screen and then brings it up when something isn't right. The problem is that is a crutch. It's not a manager.
Or these my bits from the stove.
I'm a little Becker.
So yeah, these are your hoods. This is coming
You want some shop? What kind of shop?
from those other shits, right? But this shit over here is by the electric that's over on the fucking dishwasher.
She's a bartender.
Yeah.
These guys are mostly officers. And there's Anna, both bartenders. There's almost more bartenders in the room than there are customers. So here's my recon guys. Dave Porat and Mike Costa. They're from Extra 1360 Radio, Fox Sports San Diego.
1360 Fox Sports San Diego. You could sit here and hope for the best. I want the guys again. I just don't know if you can say, yep, they're going to be this type of football team.
Being sportscasters, Dave and Mike have huge social reach. You never know who's sitting at the bar. You know, as a bartender, make sure they're taken care of. They're going to go away. They're going to blast on social media. Next thing you know, you're packed all the way. But they should be able to give us a good scope on this one.
John spies into Filling Station Pub, a 3,200 square foot space, housing 3 pool tables and a neglected kitchen.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Good. What are we drinking?
Yeah, I'll do a Manhattan.
Manhattan.
What do you recommend? What's your specialty?
Hello flavored Long Island.
Alright. Anything else?
We have this drink. It's really pink. Pretty manly.
No, let's go. We'll go with the Long Island. Let's go to Long Island iced tea.
It's not a Long Island iced tea, and if you're supposed to make something comparable to that, you're not going to do a glass of juice.
The pink manly drink.
These guys asked for a Long Island iced tea, and they got a pink drink with a cherry and an orange on top. Did you order this? No, I didn't order this one.
You said you didn't want it?
No, I thought you gave me the Long Island one.
Really good at this.
These girls are clueless. Looks like she's making a Manhattan, but coming straight out of a bottle. How do you measure that? I've been bartending for a lot of years, John, and I cannot measure coming straight out of a bottle without a filter.
And what she's doing with the sugar, that's complete cross-contamination.
Disgusting. Old fashions get sugar, not Manhattans.
Now that glass could have chipped in there.
She's not stirring it. She's shaking it.
We have bartenders who have trying.
Let me know how it is. If it's not good, I'll make you another.
Boy, there you go.
What is these guys, man? You gotta be kidding me.
I don't have a lot of mixed drinks around here. No, it's been a minute.
Oh boy.
You don't like it?
It's okay. It's a little strong. None of the drinks I ordered were correct. It was terrible. Everything was terrible. I had to praise they were.
They look uncomfortable with those drinks in front of them.
Is the kitchen going to be open right now? No, it's locked. Not at all? No food.
No food.
What's even more sad is that Sissy closed the kitchen.
When you order some food, you're going to stay 52 minutes longer. Have another drink or two. She's not seizing the opportunity.
Did you see her pour that drink? It was a 12 count.
3 to 4 ounces in one drink. Not only do we want a response, right? That customer can never have another drink. That's her one sale of the night. Here, and a bottle of bourbon. Thank you.
This one, I don't think I can
No offense, but I have anything that tastes smell like it. You know?
I love martinis, like dirty martinis.
You know what? I'll do a dirty martini. All right, this one's going to be the one to indicate. That olive juice has been sitting in that container God knows how long.
Oh no! Yeah. Bottom of a rocks glass is not a tool to strength. It's unsanitary, it's unprofessional, it's disgusting.
So they've now gotten 3 drinks. All 3 are terrible.
Yeah.
I want to get my buzz on, like, wait up my buzz idiots you're doing. Like a regular person, you kind of they work here. What? Faster! Shut up, Jordan! Tell me all that. Hey! Shut up! You want to work too? That's cool. Alright, who wants some shots? Oh, let's stop. Can I ask you to work? I think it's a little bit early for all that nonsense. Yes.
The girls are lining them up in the bathroom.
They're smart because there's no cameras in the bathroom. They know there's cameras everywhere else.
Oh, yeah.
If Sissy was paying attention instead of sitting at her desk, she would see what they're doing right behind your back.
No, I'm supposed to vomit on you if you keep talking. Yes, thank you. We don't plastic anymore, right? What? No, we don't have any plastic glasses anymore. I don't know, whatever. You can give me any glass I can take it. I'm gonna put it in my shoe.
Oh, yeah, she's been drinking the whole time.
It's as bad as it gets.
But I need a little bit of wine to relax. I need a little relax. That's super annoying. You're trying to make me drunk.
Dancing on the bar. Over-intoxication. Irresponsibility.
And the actions in this bar are never going to achieve 85% married, 34 years old, 62,000 hours a year income. They're acting like this is a bar for 23-year-olds, but it's not.
Get a load of the DQ Load Day 1 Steakhouse Burger, stacked with thick cut bacon, crunchy onion rings, and 2 premium steak sauces, A1 thick and hearty steak sauce, and a creamy peppercorn sauce. This is one burger that needs 2 hands. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Straight Talk Wireless has now rolled out 5G coverage nationwide. And you can get a Samsung Galaxy A32 5G for only $299 with no contract. all on America's best networks. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart, walmart.com.
When I got laid off, I worried that I would never find another job helping people again. That was when I discovered ZipRecruiter. On ZipRecruiter, companies actually reached out and asked me to apply. I was finally headed down the right road. I'm very thankful for my job as a counselor, and I'm very thankful for the part that ZipRecruiter played in finding me that job. This is where I need to be.
Go to ZipRecruiter.com to work for you. At Progressive, we love your pets as much as you do. Like this guy in a hat. That's why Progressive Car Insurance covers your pets for up to $1,000 if they're ever in a car accident with you. This mini majorette's gonna march your way right.
I'm sorry, can we stop? I know that we're selling car insurance here, but, you know, all the cute little animals, it's too much.
Define too much.
What's wrong with cute animals?
So are we doing this or what?
Nah, it's over.
Someone's got to break the news to Mittens. She's a diva.
Since retirement, I've been trying a lot of new things. With Frank's Red Hot. It's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Like me. And it's great on all the recipes I've mastered. I put that on everything.
Tony B here to warn you about this new beefy black and blue. The 1-2 punch of blue cheese and horseradish aioli. You punch me, Jimmy's John's, I punch back.
Don't eat the black and blue.
Fuck off with blue cheese.
Get them before they're gone at Jimmy John's.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale. Take up to an extra 10% off sale prices with no money down, no minimum purchase, 3-year special financing, and free shipping. The Veterans Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
Attention cancer victims. Are you a cancer patient or have cancer that's in remission? Special funds are paying tax-free money to cancer victims 63 and older and to families of deceased cancer patients. People with lung, stomach, colon, rectal, esophageal, laryngeal, or pharyngeal cancer may qualify for cash payments. If you're over 63 with cancer, have cancer in remission, or have lost a loved one to one of these cancers, call now to see if you qualify. It's free.
During the Veterans Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get 10% off sale prices on Thomas Cole and Luxuria mattresses. Get free delivery and setup with no money down and no minimum purchase. 6-year special financing. The Veterans Day sale, now at Home Sleep Express.
It's a great time to get Domino's, because right now, if you order online and carry out with Domino's Carside Delivery between 4 to 9, you'll get 49% off all menu price pizzas. See what we did there? With the 4 and the 9? Kinda funny. Get 49% off all menu price pizzas for a limited time only. Tide Pods Ultra Oxy 1-ups the cleaning power of liquid.
Can it 1-up whatever they're doing?
For sure.
Seriously?
1-up the power of liquid, 1-up the toughest stains. Any further questions? 1-up the power of liquid with Tide Pods Ultra Oxy. Of all the things that made Scrooge count, he most disliked running and striding about. Until he discovered the Peloton tread. Sprinting and lifting sweat dripped from his head. His legs sang out like a Christmas choir. This drunk was #on fire. Now Scrooge ran the holidays, no doubt. When your workout's a joy, it's a joy to work out.
You've always loved Vicks Vapors, and now you'll really love new Vicks Vapor Stick. It goes on clear and dries quickly. No mess. Just soothing Vicks Vapors for the whole family. Introducing new Vicks Vapor Stick.
Finished. All clear. Well, almost. Don't worry.
I cleaned it right.
Introducing the Roomba J7 Plus robot vacuum that can avoid important business like your dogs. iRobot, so you can human.
We all have mental health, and right now someone you love might need to talk about theirs.
I lost 2 friends to suicide, last year. It hurts, mental and emotional level. None of us are the same as we were before the pandemic. So it's just like, man, when you check in on people, you gotta be sincere about it. Be prepared to listen. That's therapeutic. Sometimes we just want to know that somebody cares.
For ways to support yourself and others, go to mentalhealthishealth.us.
Because mental health is health.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, you okay?
You have no clue what the hell you're doing.
Nick, the kitchen isn't open tonight, so why don't you wait here? And Phil, I say you and I go in and let's show Sissy how much she doesn't know about running a bar. Let's do it.
sell out Jim Pepper?
Smells. I don't know what that is.
Who's that older guy? Sell out Jim Pepper? Yeah, Jim Pepper? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Jim Pepper?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Why do you sit at the end of the bar drinking wine when you're losing $15,000 a month and you've taken $400,000 of your family's money?
Because I'm so stressed. I need a wine to make me relax.
If I had a failing business, I wouldn't want to relax. I'd get off my ass and do something.
I can hear her. What you gonna work?
How many times does she watch you on the video screen?
Oh, Dante, she did the whole Oliver dancing. Because you got to do your job.
Are you failing because of them?
Yes. Because of them. Really? You're right. It all drives me crazy. I feel so much panic about them.
Shut up! Whose fault is it that they don't know what they're doing?
They know they're doing it. They did it on purpose. Oh my God! Like, seriously.
They do. Have you trained them?
I trained them.
So you trained them how to pour, how to get drinks, and what to do? These guys work in Manhattan. They were my recon because they're from a local radio station and have huge social reach, and you missed an opportunity to impress them. Let me get all the bartenders behind the bar right now, all of them. We are going to ask your bartenders to make one drink. One drink. And let's see if your bartenders can do it.
Okay.
I want everybody to make me a perfect Manhattan.
Do we have enough shakers for this? I don't even know what I'm putting in here right now.
I want you to watch your bartenders making one of the simplest drinks in America. Let's see how well they do. Is this right to pour the vermouth into this glass?
No.
Okay, so get out from behind the bar because you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Does anybody know what a perfect Manhattan means?
I'm out of this one because I don't know how to make it. I don't think I've ever made it.
So you're out also. Who else doesn't know how to do it? So you're down also. Now we're left with 3 of your 6.
I only got to make one 5 years ago. I haven't made one since. That's what I have.
I have one drink, and they are all different. All different. When you do it perfect, you're using the sweet vermouth and a dry vermouth to make it a perfect. You don't keep your vermouth in the cooler. Do you know you're supposed to keep it in the cooler?
We sell probably something with vermouth in it once every 4 months, 5 months.
You don't know what should be refrigerated and what shouldn't. You don't communicate with them. You don't make them better. And then when they fail, you blame it on them.
Have you ever been bar business? How much bar experience do you have?
I'm not even going to dignify that.
You don't know my bar?
I know more about your bar right now than you do. That's the difference between me and you. You see, I do know what I'm doing. And in 5 minutes, I knew the problem with your business that you don't know in 2 years. And the problem is, they're not trained. You get behind the bar. Come on over here, all the staff. Come here. I want to ask you a question and answer this honestly. Do you respect her?
No.
Your staff does not respect you.
They don't do what they're doing. They don't do what I did home.
They aren't going to work hard for you until you do something to earn it.
They're trying to take advantage of me. You know, everyone's trying to take advantage of me. Think you're taking advantage of us? Can I just get that out there?
Would you guys like me to help this bar?
Absolutely. We need it.
Then you need to stop treating this place like a playground. And you, sissy, and I suggest you come here tomorrow morning without your security system, without your wine, and we'll go to work. Because right now, I'm looking at somebody who has no chance of success. Let's get out of here, Phil. This is a waste of time.
I've never seen anybody yell or talk to her like that. But she talks to us like that. So I was kind of like, whoa. She's like called every single one of us and yelled at every single one of us. So it felt good. She needed that.
She is so quick to blame everything on her employees. She also doesn't like them, and they can tell. She will never succeed if her employees don't respect her. Hello, morning.
Hello.
Come on over, guys. Last night was incredibly frustrating.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in this place?
She's just overbearing. Nobody can handle her. Nobody wants to work for her. Since I have worked here, we've gone through about 36 bartenders within probably a year. She wants me to tell them that they're going to be watched on camera. Girls only last like 2 shifts and they're gone.
Why do you stand there and take it?
I've become the buffer between Sissy and our place.
Heather's the only reason why us girls stay here. She's the only person that unifies us. She's the only person that makes structure in this building. She's the only reason all of us are here. She's the best thing the bar has ever had.
And she doesn't even respect you for it.
Yeah.
Do you understand how much you've let these people down?
Yeah, I'm mean. I never used the bar.
You sit there proudly and say, I'm mean. Successful owners do things in a positive way. We motivate. We don't rip them apart. But not you! You are the queen of darkness!
You don't follow my rule, you go.
You don't manage this place. They don't respect you, sissy.
I know that.
But you don't do anything to gain their respect. You don't trust anyone.
No, I don't trust anyone.
Can you work for somebody who doesn't trust you?
No. It's inappropriate the way she talks and the way she brings us down. She never, ever brings us up. She trusts us, otherwise everyone will leave.
You can't manage them from a video system.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes.
No, you cannot. You don't feel the energy of the room. You can't feel their pressure. You don't know what she ran out of and what she didn't.
I don't like them. I don't trust them.
You're managing a video system, not a person. You don't look in their eyes. You don't connect with them. Are you that stupid?
I wish we had a sled as fast as we could 5G. Selfie. My hygienist cleans with a round head. So does my Oral-B. My hygienist personalizes my cleaning. So does my Oral-B.
Oral-B delivers the wow of a professional cleaning every day. Tender pork, tangy pickles, delicious sauce. Any one of these alone would make a good sandwich. But to be the most important sandwich of the year, I humbly suggest having all three.
We're back on That's So Crispy, where the answer is always Club Crisps. What am I thinking about?
It's Club Crisps!
Correct! And you won yourself a brand new water scooter!
Light, crispy, and buttery Club Crisps. Sometimes the holidays call for Dunkin'. Introducing new Holiday Blend Coffee, a warming blend with notes of molasses and dried fruit to spark your spirit and give you that holiday hustle. Sit through the holidays with a medium Holiday Blend Coffee for $2. America runs on Dunkin'. During Walmart's Black Friday deals for days, it's easy to get the best deals and score Friday in store at 5 a.m. local time. This season, head to Walmart's Black Friday deals for days. You can save an average of 2 times more with our smart savings tools. For everything we want, we're all better off with an ally.
At iRobot, we design our products around you and the way you live. Because we know we humans are happiest when we're doing the things we love. And we love giving you more time to do them. iRobot, so you can human.
What is it? So you can get to know your new granddaughter. We're so glad you're here. Oh, honey. She just needs some time. School. You ought to be very proud. I'm proud of you. Here's another picture of your mommy. She smiles so hard her front tooth pops out.
Can I, Grandma?
She call you Grandma?
When the sun comes up, we get up.
It's family, farming, and fixing all day long.
Can I get an amen?
Daddy's crazy.
We love knocking down walls.
So we can give our clients their perfect dream home. Flippin' adorable. They're gonna love it. It's
so beautiful. This is just a totally different house.
Yes, I hear it all.
Don't miss Big Sur to Fabulous, only on HGTV.
Get a load of the DQ Loaded A1 Steakhouse Burger, stacked with thick cut bacon, crunchy onion rings, and 2 premium steak sauces. A1 Dick and Harvey steak sauce and a creamy peppercorn sauce. This is one burger that needs 2 eggs. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
At Chewy, we know the only thing that changes when bringing home a new pet is everything. And we're here with everything to help you on that journey. Whether it's finding the perfect bed for a new friend, or giving them something personal to welcome them to a family. We can even help you find the perfect treat, or food that makes you both smile. Chewy's got toys, treats, prescriptions, all the things you need to celebrate your new friend, delivered right to your door. Get great prices and fast free shipping. Visit Chewy.com today.
It's a great time to get Domino's, because right now, if you order online and carry out with Domino's Carside Delivery between 4 to 9, you'll get 49% off all menu-priced pizzas. See what we did there? With the 4 and the 9? Kinda funny. Get 49% off all menu-priced pizzas for a limited time only.
This is the sound of nature breathing. And this is the sound of better breathing. Fasenra is a different kind of asthma medication. It's not a steroid or inhaler. Fasenra is an add-on treatment for asthma driven by eosinophils. It's one maintenance dose every 8 weeks. It helps prevent asthma attacks, improve breathing, and lower use of oral steroids. Nearly 7 out of 10 adults with asthma may have elevated eosinophils. Fasenra is designed to target and remove them. Fasenra is not a rescue medication or for other eosinophilic conditions. Fasenra may cause allergic reactions. Get help right away if you have swelling of your face, mouth, and tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop your asthma treatments unless your doctor tells you to. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Headache and sore throat may occur. This is the sound of Fasenra. Ask your doctor about Fasenra.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or 2 years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello.
You don't look in their eyes. You don't connect with them. Are you that stupid?
No, I should zero out the power hitler. If I don't watch the video, they were texting every hour.
Because they don't respect you. That's not the American nightmare.
There's no point in trying to prove it wrong. That's the thing. That's why nobody cares.
The actions that you do the next 2 days are going to make you or break you.
Let's go to work, okay, guys? Let's get my experts in here. Meet my dear friend Phil Wills. Phil's one of the best mixologists in the country.
I didn't see anything last night that had me believe that you guys could bartend. I feel like we're just starting from scratch right now.
Nick Liberato. Nick is one of the greatest chefs in America.
You got a kitchen here. What you don't understand is every time somebody eats something, they stay 52 minutes longer. And then I can sell them 2 more drinks.
You're missing the opportunity.
When John and I were working on these dishes, we not only wanted to make it quick and easy to execute, but we wanted them to appeal to everyone.
So do you have somebody who can come in and be trained in the kitchen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's get them in here because I want to train them today.
Okay.
All right, guys? So let's go to work.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Last night, guys, we're taking a rocks class and using that to string. That's very unsanitary. Guys, another thing that I want to talk about, I had you guys all come down behind the bar and actually make Manhattan. Literally, everybody had a different way to do it. Do you shake a Manhattan or do you stir a Manhattan? You stir a Manhattan. General rule of thumb in your mind. Anytime you use citrus, you shake a cocktail.
Water from ice is a key component of any cocktail, as it dilutes harsher ingredients to balance the combined flavors. Most cocktails are simply stirred with ice to achieve dilution, while also serving to chill the liquid. But a cocktail containing citrus should always be shaken. This introduces air into the liquid, which breaks down the compounds in the citrus oils, softening the acidic taste. Combined with the dilution from the ice, this results in a well-balanced cocktail without an excessively bitter taste.
We're going to do one of them stirred and one of them shaken.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and straighten the string out. The reason that this is all cloudy like this is because you put a lot of air into it. So you aerate that alcohol. When you properly stir a cocktail, you're not adding air to it. Don't want you guys to taste both of the strings, okay? Taste the first one. Not much, huh?
Tastes like water.
And taste the second one.
I actually enjoyed that.
With the Manhattan, you want to taste that whiskey. You want to taste that vermouth. You want to taste those flavors.
Yeah.
Tonight, guys, it's not going to be easy. So there's things that we're going to be focusing on tonight. Stirring is one. Proper tools for your job is another. You guys ready for tonight?
Yep, perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Last night we had a kitchen that wasn't even working. Today I just found out that I actually have a cook that I'll be working with now. So this gives me a lot more excitement to actually get in that kitchen and start pumping some food out of there. Hey, Ted. Hi. Pleasure to meet you. We don't get a lot of action in this kitchen much, huh?
No, sir.
You've been working here
Wednesday nights, normally. Other than that, Monday nights.
We've got to create an experience here. We have a military base here. We need to do something that's going to appeal to everyone. Comfort food. All right, so I've got 2 sandwiches that John and I put together.
All right.
Our first one is a turkey dinner sandwich. Okay?
Okay.
For our second sandwich, we're going to be doing cheesesteak. First, we're going to make some stuffing. I have some green apples, celery, onions, chicken stock. So right now, I'm going to be moving on to our cheesesteak sandwich. You got the caramelized onions, top sirloin, you got the provolone, you got your cherry peppers, whiz on the side. The greatest thing about this is you can dip your cheesesteak in it, you can dip your fries in it, you can eat it any way you like. Lots of great flavor. The last thing we're going to do right here is a turkey dinner sandwich. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to slice this a little less than a 1/4 inch thick. Okay, we got our cranberry sauce.
That looks awesome, Chef.
You can open it up, you put the stuffing in there, the gravy, you can pour all over everything, eat it with a fork and knife if you want it. They can eat it as they please.
That's amazing.
It's comfort food. These guys, they want something that is going to bring some nostalgia, something that would remind them of what they grew up eating, what Mom used to make, and people are going to love it. Let's get ready for stress tests.
Come on over, everybody. Tonight we're going to have our stress test. Phil, what are you looking for tonight?
Looking for your techniques. Need to make sure you guys are stirring cocktails correctly. Want people to respect your establishment.
Chef, what are we doing in the kitchen tonight?
This place has been closed. It's going to be alive tonight. We need your help in the front of the house to keep us in tune with what's going on out here in the kitchen.
A successful owner needs a balance of constructive criticism and encouragement. So tonight, I want you, sister, to communicate in a way that's earning their respect. No video system.
I can do that.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I hope Sissy will be respectful towards us so everything can flow a lot better.
I want to give each of you one of these cards. If Sissy does anything that is positive to you personally, you hand her that card. Let's see if she really does affect an attitude change. I want to fill this bar with the military personnel from across the street, and I want to see how they react to this occasion.
Come on, wait on the Freddy station. Come in. Long Island. Hi, what can I get you guys? So 3 double tall with energy?
I think the bar needs to hit the military, because we've got the military base right behind us, and get them in the door and do it be an awesome place.
Finesse. Keep doing. No elbow, just like this. See that? It's all in the wrist, it's all in the finger. All right. Ready for some chicken?
Straight cheesesteak.
Straight cheesesteak, thank you much.
Dropping your steaks on. Make sure we get a little salt and pepper on those guys.
Yes, sir.
You're waiting for a drink? I'm waiting. Where's the drink coming from?
Take them 2, 3, 4 at a time.
How's it taste? Nope.
You know why? Because you have to shake it. Remember when you use citrus?
Citrus shaker. I gotta be good at cocktails.
What do you mean?
So how much goes in his drink? How many ounces?
Is it, you were saying it was 10 ounces?
10 ounces, Bill! She's gonna pour 10 ounces on a vodka cranberry. What the hell? You're not even close.
Listen, hold on 1 second. This thing is sad. This isn't how we did it. These look good. This thing's lacking some. It's super flat. We gotta do that one over.
Do you still have your cards, or have you given Sissy your cards?
I still have mine. I haven't seen her. She's nowhere to be found. Sissy's nowhere to be found.
So we're gonna have another turkey dinner and 4 more cheesesteaks on top of what you just worked. You got it.
Sissy's never talked about it. I don't know what the hell she's doing. I think we all saw her part.
Jesus, there's water everywhere. What's going on?
Use that sink. How we doing? Food's coming up, nobody's picking it up?
No one's picking it up. This thing's been sitting here forever. I'm flooding back here too.
What the? What's going on back here?
This entire floor is filled with water. Watch your step. Yeah.
Guys, this is static thing. Sissy, what's going on in here? Holy.
This is neglect.
This is what happens when you don't care. Look at this. The car drains are completely backed up.
I see it in real life. This happens like this.
That's what happens when you run your business on a video screen.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night? Where's it called?
I'm calling about what happened in New York.
Ghostbusters Afterlife, PG-13.
Save now with holiday deals. Get 40% off St. Nicholas Square, find all their favorite toys, and get 40% off holiday decor. Plus, take an extra 15% off and get $10 off your purchase of $25 or more. Kohl's.
That's the thing about claims, you see, they don't happen on your schedule. I mean, take a chestnut. It doesn't just say, oh, big party, so there's now a good time for a jolly bit of window cracking. I mean, if they did, you wouldn't need a Geico claims team that's available 24/7. But, near as I can tell, chestnuts don't talk. Or maybe they're just really quiet.
Geico, your claims team is here for you 24/7.
Well, got things to do, Mr. Chestnut, so...
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sit through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Ever notice how stiff clothes can feel rough on your skin? It's because they rub against you, creating friction. And your clothes rub against you all day. For softer clothes that are gentle on your skin, try Downy Free and Gentle. Just pour into the rinse dispenser, and Downy will soften your clothes without dyes or perfumes. The towel wash with Downy is softer, fluffier, and gentler on your skin. Try Downy Free and Gentle, recognized by the National Psoriasis Foundation and National Eczema Association. My family loves club crackers. They're light, flaky, and buttery. Am I an influencer? Light, flaky, buttery club crackers.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care. In person or online. Visit us in Eagan, Venice Heights, or Woodbury, or start a visit online. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
Xfinity customers, ready to get connected to all your favorite artists? The AMAs are making a splash with superstars, surprises, and the most stylish host ever, Cardi B. I gotta do this. The American Music Awards, live Sunday, November 21st on ABC. Say American Music Awards into your voice remote now to check out this year's nominees and new hits. Plus, catch a special performance live from the Xfinity stage. With Xfinity, it's a way better way to watch.
Fast and flexible care. Count on the urgency room for expert medical care. In person or online. Visit us in Eagan, Venice Heights, or Woodbury, or start a visit online. Visit urgencyroom.com. Mobile check-in now available.
This guy has seen better days, but that just shows how much he's loved. So we'll let sleeping bears lie.
Introducing the Roomba J7 Plus robot vacuum that knows where to clean and where not to. iRobot, so you can human.
Sleek, curly.
26 flavors, got a sauce for every spread.
Audience, we have the meat.
the operative word there, pal?
Yeah. Moment.
Ashley, don't do it.
Do what?
Me and Carl were roaming on this stupid intercom, and we roamed right into your conversation. And we heard what you said about you and Derek.
You were spying on me?
Now, spying, that's such an ugly word. We were roaming.
I can't believe you guys invaded my privacy like that.
Oh, but
First of all, how dare you listen to my conversation? Second of all, it is none of your business.
None of our business?
Right. This is my life. I decide what I do or don't do. You know, I would expect this from Carlton. But not you.
Honey, you haven't said a word all the way up here. Did I do something?
Oh, no.
So what's going on?
Carlton and Will listened to me and my friends having a really private conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They heard me saying some things that I just didn't want them to hear.
Like what?
Just some stuff.
Well, what kind of stuff?
Stuff about me and you.
Ooh, good stuff.
Yeah. They heard me telling my friends that I wanted you to be my first.
Did you mean that? You think you're ready?
Well, if you are you?
Sure. I guess. Ashley, it sounds to me like you're not too sure.
Well, does it bother you that you're leaving tomorrow?
Well, yeah. Does it bother you?
I think it does.
Would you rather not do this?
Well, I just never thought my first time would be with someone who was leaving me. What if we never see each other again?
Ash, we'll see each other again.
Then we really don't have to rush. I'm sorry.
Baby, you don't have to apologize to me.
So, what do you want to do now?
I don't know. Miniature golf?
Let's do it. Golf.
Hey there.
What are you
Doing here? You're enjoying 48 grams of whole grains, so I'm here to stick with you. I help you seize the day and defeat your enemy.
I didn't know my genetic report could tell me I was prone to harmful black box. I travel a ton, so this info was...
Prevent the migrants that have flooded into Belarus from moving across into Poland, which is of course a member of the European Union. And there you can see, I think, the actual Polish police and border forces who are standing there on guard all the way down this razor wire barrier to prevent migrants from breaking through. And you get a sense of how long this gap is as it stretches down into the distance, into the forest, out of sight. Here's an interesting scene for you, something I came across earlier. They say a lot of the migrants are from Iraq, from Kurdistan. They're building these makeshift shelters because the temperatures, as you can imagine, in this part of the world in the winter are dropping down. Let me drop inside. They built a polythene shelter, look. Hi, how are you? 612. How are you? Where are you from? From Iraq, from Kurdistan. Excellent. All right, thank you. Good luck. All right, so I think you might have just a little sense of the scenes we're witnessing here. I should tell you that both sides blame each other for this crisis. The Western countries, including the United States, the European Union, and of course Poland, say that Belarus is using these refugees as propaganda. It's actually encouraging them to come in and then essentially directing them, forcing them towards this border to put pressure on the European Union and to punish it perhaps for some of the support that the EU has given to Belarusian dissidents and for the sanctions that it's put on Belarus for its various crackdowns on its own opposition figures here in the country. What the Belarusians say, though, as well as some international aid agencies, I have to say, is that the Poles are not doing everything they can either to protect the rights of migrants, and in some ways are not living up to their obligations under international law. But clearly, it is a very difficult situation. I've got some news for you from the migrant services. There's 2,000 people in this camp at the moment. By the end of the week, there could be as many as 5,000, and there are thousands more, according to Belarusian officials, who are on their way.
Such a heartbreaking situation. That was CNN's Matthew Chance at a refugee camp along the border of Belarus and Poland. Back here in the U.S., it's a big day for Britney Spears. She could be released from her conservatorship in just a matter of hours. The pop star's biggest court hearing yet, starting soon.
As someone who resembles someone else, I appreciate that Liberty Mutual knows everyone's unique. That's why they customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Oh yeah, that's the spot. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You could email an urgent question to Lisa in marketing and a follow-up. And did you see my email text? Or you could see her status in Slack and give Lisa a break while you find someone online who can help. Slack, where the future works.
Just think, he'll be driving for real soon. Every new Chevy Equinox comes standard with Chevy Safety Assist, including automatic emergency braking. Find new peace of mind. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there, and always put your best face forward. Just for men, mustache, and beard.
Fresh flavors, classic dishes, and a new seat at the table.
Watch. Serena Williams. One. Serena. One. Serena.
Get your TV together. Best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream.
Ray loves vacations, but his diabetes never seemed to take one. Everything felt like a no. Everything. But then Ray went from no to no. With Freestyle Libre 2, now he knows his glucose levels when he needs to and when he wants to. So Ray can be Ray. Take the mystery out of your glucose levels and lower your A1C. Now you know. Try it for free. Visit freestylelibre.us.
Before the New York Times.
I love finding out things that other people don't want to know.
Find yourself in these situations and see who you are.
Because that's just part of the Bible.
This week on This Is Life, we were taken to be interrogated because we were gay. How did gay persecution become official American policy?
We have a long distance to travel before overcoming the legacy of the Latin here.
This is Life with Lisa Lane, Sunday at 10.
I got you, don't worry.
home. The BMW Road Home sales event is going on now. Receive a credit of up to $2,500 through November 30th.
This is a new tire. This is a Luther gift card. And this month during the Luther Tire event, buy 4 of these, get 1 of these. Plus, lifetime rotation. That's a $100 Luther gift card. And lifetime rotation when you buy 4 tires with Luther's low price guarantee. And Luther factory trained experts know exactly the right tire for your vehicle. The Luther Tire event right now at every Luther dealership. Your automotive authority. Find your nearest dealer at lutherauto.com.
At BMW, we know every holiday looks different. So we created the ultimate whatever your road home looks like machine. Receive a credit of up to $2,500 through November 30th. Dawn for Planet B. Premieres November 20th.
Happening soon, a hearing that could, once and for all, free Britney. Here's CNN's Chloe Malas.
Britney Spears' 13-year conservatorship may finally come to an end. Today, a Los Angeles County Superior Court judge is expected to rule on the singer's request to end the court-ordered arrangement once and for all. The hearing comes just weeks after the singer's father, Jamie Spears, was suspended as the conservator of her $60 million estate, a role he has held since 2008. The singer's attorney, Matthew Rosengart, called the suspension a proud moment for Britney.
It's been a lot of hard work. It's been intense. I'm proud. Britney's proud.
This last year has been filled with court hearings, with the battle for Britney's freedom reaching a tipping point in July when the singer publicly pleaded with Judge Brenda Penny for her conservatorship to end. She made bombshell claims.
She said she's been given lithium against her will.
She says she's not allowed to remove her IUD contraceptive from her own body, even though she wants to have another child.
And she said she wanted to charge her father with conservatorship abuse. Her father has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing, and a lawyer for Jamie Spears said in a statement at the time to CNN that he, quote, loves his daughter unwaveringly. But even if Spears' request to end the conservatorship is granted, the battle between her and her father is far from over. The Grammy Award winner's attorney stating in a 110-page petition last month that he plans to depose her father over potentially mishandling her finances, as well as seeking discovery related to a New York Times report that he allegedly placed recording devices in his daughter's bedroom without her consent. CNN has not been able to independently verify those claims. An attorney for Jamie Spears has denied the allegations. But on one front, Jamie Spears appears to be changing his tune. Just last week, he filed a report stating that he is no longer seeking the $2 million payout from his daughter to cover his legal and management fees, stating that, quote, he sees no reason why the conservatorship should continue, and that, quote, Jamie does not make this request subject to a demand for releases or compensation. It is unconditional. The singer is expected to attend today's hearing virtually and spoke out about the importance of this court decision in a since-deleted Instagram post on Monday, writing, quote, this week is going to be very interesting for me. I haven't prayed for something more in my life.
Chloe Malas reporting there. We'll be watching. Thanks to all of you for joining us today. A reminder, you can always join me on Twitter at Ana Cabrera. I'll see you right back here on Monday. Have a great weekend. The news continues next with Allison and Victor.
When you spend all year serving others, when you lead by example, you don't just land on the price list, you get rewarded by becoming the top brand in new vehicle quality in the automotive industry. Celebrate all the work you've done this year at the Ram Black Friday sales event.
Get 1 full year of no extra cost Sirius XM on us and 0% financing for 72 months plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500 Big Ford.
Hello! For the last few years, I've been a little obsessed with chasing the big Idaho potato truck, but it's not like that's my only interest. I also love cooking with heart-healthy Idaho potatoes. Always look for the grown in Idaho seal.
It's okay, everyone. I got this.
Are you a doctor?
Negative. I just watch a ton of medical dramas on Sling TV.
With Sling, you're confident you get the best of live TV for less. Use your first month now for only $10. Sling.
Say it's alright. Say it's alright. It's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Now listen to the beat. That's right. It's alright. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright.
I've spent my career helping others make their dream homes reality, but I'm not an expert at creating my own financial plan. That's why I have an advisor from Ameriprise. His advice helps me envision my future and build it. Ameriprise Financial.
Dignity. It demands that you can do simple things with ease while managing chronic pain. It demands a rapid test to help evaluate concussion in case something happens. And knowing your baby is getting the nutrition he needs, no matter how you choose to feed him. At Abbott, we fight for these moments, developing life-changing technologies because dignity demands it.
With clean, fresh ingredients, Panera's new chicken sausage and pepperoni flatbread is a mouth-watering explosion of yes. Craft? Yes. Heartiness? Yes. Living life to the flavor fullest? Heck yes. Panera. Live your yes. Now $1 delivery.
Diana was the very essence of compassion, of duty, of style, of beauty.
Diana defied her critics, people who wanted her to shut up and go away.
The legacy are her sons.
Diana wanted to show her sons what the real world was like. She really shaped the men they would become, and in doing so, she changed the direction of the royal family.
The new CNN original series, Diana, Sunday at 9 on CNN.
MSP knows that although you're Minnesota tough, nobody likes to take a cold shower. So if you're having water heater issues, we got this. Get a $59 water heater drain and flush and get back to warm, comfortable showers. Go to calmsp.com for details.
Hi, this is Fancy Ray. Need a new mattress or furniture for your home? While others make you rent to own or say no, Elsa's House of Sleep says yes. Yes to bad credit. Yes to no credit. Yes to flexible payment plan. Our financing plans are the perfect way to establish or reestablish credit. Remember, the number one answer is yes. Elsa's House of Sleep. 1441 University Avenue. Yes!
MSP knows that Minnesotans can handle anything the winter can dish out. You don't have to battle alone, because together, we got this. Get a heating system tune-up for only $49. We'll keep you warm and cozy inside. Go to calmsp.com for details.
This is Life with Lisa Lane, Sundays at 10 on CNN.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Newsroom. I'm Allison Camerata.
I'm Victor Blackwell. Good to be with you. We start with new audio recording of former President Trump. He seemingly here is justifying the January 6th rioters who were chanting "Hang Mike Pence" during the insurrection. Now, this is from a call in March with journalist Jonathan Karl for his new book. Axio released the clip today.
Were you worried about him during that siege? Were you worried about his
No, I
safety?
thought he was well protected, and I had heard that he was in good shape. No, because I had heard he was in very good shape. But no.
So during those chants, that was terrible. I mean,
he could have. Well, the people were very angry.
You're saying hang Mike
because
Pence.
it's common sense. It's common sense that you're supposed to protect. How can you, if you know a vote is fraudulent, right? How can you pass on a fraudulent vote to Congress?
Meanwhile, the House committee investigating the insurrection is gearing up for another showdown with a member of Trump's inner circle. This time, it's former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows.
He's a no-show for his deposition thus far today. The committee warned that if he does not cooperate, he would risk contempt charges. Meadows claims his communications with the president are privileged. He's the second person to defy the committee's subpoenas. Last month, the House held former Trump aide Steve Bannon in contempt of Congress, and we're still waiting to see if Attorney General Merrick Garland will prosecute. CNN senior legal affairs correspondent Paula Reed joins us now. So, Paula, explain why Mark Meadows is defying the subpoena.
Allison, in the past 24 hours, we have seen a dramatic escalation in the negotiations between the House Select Committee and Meadows. Now, earlier this week, the Biden White House informed Meadows that it would not assert privilege over any request from lawmakers related to January 6th. So Meadows' legal team, though, has made it clear that he has no intentions of cooperating until a court resolves these larger questions about the privileged power of former President Trump. Now, in a statement, Meadows attorney George Twilliger writes, "The issues concern whether Mr. Meadows can be compelled to testify and whether, even if he could, that he could be forced to answer questions that involve privileged communications. Decades of litigation over executive privilege show how critically important it is for a president to have access to advice and counsel without fear that political opponents in Congress will later be able to pull away the shield of confidentiality." But the committee notes there are a lot of matters that they have asked Meadows about that wouldn't be covered by privilege even if he had those protections, like questions about his personal cell phone and email use. Lawmakers urged him to at least show up for the deposition and claim privilege for questions where it could be appropriate. But instead, he has defied the subpoena entirely, setting himself up for a possible referral from criminal contempt.
Paul, let's talk about this, at least call it temporary victory for the former president in this fight over executive privilege. Tell us about it.
That's right. Well, former President Trump and the committee are currently litigating on this question of whether the committee should have access to some of former President Trump's White House records related to January 6th. Now, a lower court judge has sided with the committee, saying, look, as a former president, you don't have the right to keep these documents secret if the current president, Biden, of course, wants them released. Now, Trump has appealed that decision. This case will be heard by the D.C. Court of Appeals. And as you noted, Trump has scored a minor victory in that the Court of Appeals has agreed to delay the handoff of some of these documents, which were expected to begin today. Now they have delayed that. Oral arguments on this historic case will be heard on November 30th.
Paula Reed with the latest for us. Thank you very much. Let's bring it down. Harry Litman, he's a former Deputy Assistant Attorney General and CNN Chief Political Analyst Gloria Borger. Gloria, let's start with this recording of the former president. And I think about former VP Mike Pence saying that, you know, he and the former president had a good conversation after the insurrection. They've come to an understanding. What is there to talk about? What is there to understand if he believes that it's common sense that people would want to lynch you to further this lie so that he could stage a coup?
Yeah, and Mike Pence, of course, has always been trying to downplay this, saying that they have had some amicable conversations and that what he says publicly is that we've agreed we don't see eye to eye. What the president told John Karl in this interview is, I didn't really care. I thought he was fine. And who can blame these rioters because, quote, they were very angry. And the more you think about it, if you try and get inside Donald Trump's mind, which I will admit is difficult, but if you try and get inside Donald Trump's mind as he looks at this, the insurrectionists were doing in public exactly the same thing that he was doing in private. He was trying to overturn the election by calling state election officials. He wasn't marching up the steps of the Capitol and breaking in, but they were doing what he was doing, only in a different way. So it was perfectly fine with him because he says, well, you know, you can understand it. It was common sense. They were very angry.
I don't know, Harry, and I know, Harry, that you're not a licensed therapist. You're our legal expert. However, just listening to this again, of course it's appalling what he says, but the amount of delusion that you have to step into through the looking glass in order to interview Donald Trump, as so many of us have always known over the years. You know, you just go into this bizarro world where he just peddles, again, lies and delusion. And I'm just wondering, legally, do you think that hearing something like this of President Trump siding with the insurrectionists, do you think it will make the inner circle of Mike Pence more apt to cooperate with the committee investigating January 6th when they hear this?
Wouldn't it make you more likely? I mean, our head's been turned around and around, as Gloria says, for years, but here's a new one. Yeah, it's fine. Throw them to the wolves. Throw them to the mob. It's just common sense. Now, we already know. Remember, this whole game, by the way, out front, Allison, is the people who are not cooperating, but behind the scenes are some 150 who are saying, okay, don't bring out the big ammunition against me. We'll talk. We'll work it out. That appears to include many in Pence's circle. And my Lord, what kind of call to loyalty is there to a guy who literally was ready to have your guy torn limb from limb to avoid the lawful transfer of power? Yeah, I can't imagine that it makes it easier that it doesn't make things a little bit more dicey for Trump within the whole annals of the committee, especially behind the scenes.
And Harry, the members of the committee, I can imagine they're leaning in saying, if they hear the former president say, I heard he was in good shape. Well, what did you hear, Mr. President? When did you hear it? What did you do then? So this is relevant to the actual work of the January 6th Select Committee.
100%. He's playing footsie in a way that really matters under the law if he's ever forced to. You can't say half of it and then say, oh, but the rest is privilege. That's exactly right. And by the way, we had heard that Pence, and I'm sure Mike Pence doesn't feel that it was the safest, most serene afternoon for him. There was certainly a point where he's cowering, and he's saying, no, you can't drive me away even though you want to. I'm sure just on the facts, the notion of, oh, no worry, you were doing fine, does not sit well with the former vice president.
And can I also add, the notion that he said, I heard Mike Pence was doing fine, he didn't pick up the phone. He's the president of the United States. The Capitol is under attack. Mike Pence is having to rush down steps to find a safe place. And where was the president calling his vice president to make sure that he was okay? The people who work for Mike Pence were pretty angry before this recorded interview. I guarantee you this is just confirming what they already knew.
Gloria, let's talk about former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. So TikTok, I think he's already missed his deposition, but maybe he has until 5 p.m. today. Today was the deadline to show up, and it seems like he's taking a page from Steve Bannon, and I guess why wouldn't he, since legally, thus far, there haven't been any consequences yet for Steve Bannon defying his subpoena.
Right, and let's just say that Mark Meadows, and I'm not the attorney here, but Mark Meadows is in a bit of a different place from Steve Bannon because, of course, he worked in the White House. He's the president's chief of staff. Obviously, there are going to be certain things for which privilege applies. We understand that. But there are lots of questions and lots of things that the committee wants from him where you can make a very good case that privilege doesn't apply. And that we were told he was engaging with the committee. Now it's clear he's not engaging with the committee. This may be for an audience of one, which would be Donald Trump. But I think, you're testing out this theory of a unitary executive, which we know the former Attorney General really believed in, which is that, the president can determine it. I think the question is now, in terms of privilege, which president can determine it? Is it the current one or the former president? And so, this is going to come to a head when the Justice Department decides what it's going to do and whether it's going to prosecute Bannon.
Harry, on that point of the case, the short reprieve for the former president, if this goes up through appeals and eventually the Supreme Court decides to take this case, talk about the timeline, how far that stretches out as we look to, there will be a new Congress in January 2023. Are we going to get close to that potentially if the Supreme Court takes up the case?
Yeah, that's right, and that's the big wild card here. First, the Court of Appeals setting the argument, as Gloria said, for November 30th, that is warp speed for them. They're totally aware of the foot-dragging charge from before. The first brief for Trump is due Tuesday. They're going to hear it. It'll probably be all decided by mid-December, and they almost certainly will decide against Trump. A week or two for the full Court of Appeals to vote whether to hear it. They probably won't. They won't have the votes. And now the Supreme Court. If they take it, even if they eventually hold against Trump, that's going to eat up months of time, and we're at the precipice of the midterms. So that is the real issue, and she's right, is Judge Chutkin, and there, as Gloria said, there's only one president at a time. Nevertheless, it was a little bit of an unsettled landscape. You could see the court wanting to take it to clarify, but they'll know that it would totally foil the needs of the committee. My best guess, I'm not a therapist, nor am I a predictor, but what the heck, is that they won't. But that's the wild card here. Everything will go against Trump, I think, until about the end of the year, and then we'll see what the court does.
All right, thank you both for wearing many different hats just now. Gloria Porter, Harry Litman, good to see you.
Thanks, guys.
Closing arguments are set for Monday in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. There's a lot of negotiations going on about the jury instructions and an intense focus on the judge at the center of this case. So we're live at the courthouse with the latest.
And a defense lawyer for the men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery is now trying to clean up his controversial objection to having black pastors in the courtroom. We'll have details next.
At America's Best, you can get 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam starting at just $69.95. And they don't even have to be identical. One pair can be practical and sturdy, while the other pair is super stylish and wildly good-looking.
Bipolar depression. It made me feel like I was trapped in a film. This is art inspired by real stories of people living with bipolar depression. I just couldn't find my way out of it. The lows of bipolar depression can take you to a dark place and be hard to manage. Latuda could make a real difference in your symptoms. Latuda was proven to significantly reduce bipolar depression symptoms, and in clinical studies had no substantial impact on weight. This is where I want to be.
Latuda is not for everyone. Call your doctor about unusual mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these. Children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients on Latuda have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrollable muscle movements, as these may be permanent. These are not all serious side effects.
Now, I'm back where I belong. Ask your doctor about Latuda and pay as little as $0 for your first prescription.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze. Needs. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus. Now available for fast sinus relief.
There's a different way to treat HIV. It's once-monthly injectable Cabenuva. Cabenuva is the only once-a-month complete HIV treatment for adults who are undetectable.
Cabenuva helps keep me undetectable. It's 2 injections given by my healthcare provider once a month.
HIV pills aren't on my mind.
I love being able to pick up and go. Don't receive Cabenuva if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines which may interact with Cabenuva. Serious side effects include allergic reactions, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If you have a rash and other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Cabenuva and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have liver problems or mental health concerns, and if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or considering pregnancy. Some of the most common side effects include injection site reactions, fever, and tiredness. If you switch to Cabenuva, attend all treatment appointments.
With once a month Cabenuva, I'm good to go.
Ask your doctor about once-monthly Cabenuva. Theo is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now, he's free to become thoughtful Theo. And he's got a gift for everyone. So thoughtful.
pediatrician-recommended brand helps keep baby's skin drier and healthier, so every touch will protect like the first. Pampers.
I'll shoot you an estimate as soon as I get back to the office.
Hey, I can help you do that right now. That's right.
Right. Yep, I'm the all-in-one management software built for small business.
That's right.
Help me with scheduling?
Sure thing. Up top. That's right.
Payments.
That's right.
Promotions.
That's right.
Email marketing.
Almost there. Hold on. Wait for it. That's right.
Manage my customer list.
Can do, will do. That's right. Post on social media? Hashtag. That's right, my friend.
Get a free demo at Thrive.com.
Car shopping in a meeting.
Hey, how do I know that this car is a great deal?
Mayor? See, Car Gurus takes the guesswork out. We factor in vehicle history, days on lot, even dealer reviews to make sure this car is a great deal.
Let's circle back.
Car Gurus. Start your search, find your deal.
Closed captioning brought to you by Mesobook.com.
We proudly help veterans with mesothelioma. Call for a free book. 1-800-822-0400 or go to mesobook.com.
Closing arguments are scheduled for Monday in the trial of Kyle Rittenhouse. He shot and killed 2 people and wounded a third during racial justice protests last year.
Today, the lawyers and judge are developing instructions for the jury. Jurors have listened to 8 days of testimony and more than 31 witnesses, including Rittenhouse himself. He says he acted in self-defense. CNN's Shimon Prokupecz is covering the trial from Kenosha, Wisconsin. So, Shimon, give us all the developments today.
Yes, certainly a small victory, but certainly significant victory here this morning for prosecutors. So we're asking the judge to add an instruction to the jury about provocation. Because this is a self-defense case, the defense asking for their own charges, obviously, about self-defense. But in that, this small victory for prosecutors where the judge is going to tell the jury essentially that it allows, let me just put it to you this way, it allows the prosecutors to argue to the jury that one of the victims who was shot and killed, Joseph Rosenbaum, that Rittenhouse provoked him into chasing him. And that sort of unleashed this entire incident. So this is a significant victory for the prosecutors because they're going to be able to sort of argue to the jurors that Rittenhouse kind of started all of this. Obviously, the defense didn't want this instruction to the jury, but the judge agreed that he's going to do it. There were some arguments about lesser included charges. That's not entirely clear yet where the judge stands on that. So hopefully over the weekend and into Monday, we'll get more a word on that. As for Monday, closing arguments, each side is going to get about 2.5 hours. The judge agreeing. He didn't think it was necessary to give him that much time, but the prosecutors asked for 2.5 hours, so the judge agreed to that. And so on Monday, that will go on. There'll be closing arguments, instructions to the jury, and then they will begin deliberations on Monday.
Shimon Prokupecz in Kenosha, Wisconsin for us. Thank you. Let's go to Georgia now. A defense attorney in the trial of the men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery. He's now trying to walk back some controversial comments he made. So on Thursday, Kevin Goff objected to civil rights leader Reverend Al Sharpton attending the proceedings to support the victim's family.
We don't want any more black pastors coming in here or other Jesse Jackson, whoever was in here earlier this week, sitting with the victim's family, trying to influence the jury in this case. And I'm not saying the state is even aware that Mr. Sharpton was in court. I certainly wasn't aware of it until last night. But I think the court can understand my concern about bringing people in who really don't have any ties to this case other than political interests. And we want to keep politics out of this case. If a bunch of folks came in here dressed like Colonel Sanders with white masks sitting in the back, I mean, that would make a lot of fun.
Just the idea that he thought that a bunch of people dressed like Colonel Sanders wearing white masks would be supportive of his clients tells you a lot about the approach of this attorney.
I guess, it's hard to know why he introduced that concept there. All 3 defendants in this case are white, as are 11 of the 12 jurors. This morning, Goff tried to clean up those comments.
We're overdrawn. I will follow up with a more specific motion on Monday, putting those concerns in the proper context. And my apologies to anyone who might have been inadvertently affected.
Let's go now to Ryan Young in Brunswick, Georgia. So what was the impact of those comments, Ryan?
You guys remember this yesterday because it happened on your show. We fought to put this in and play that bite so you guys could hear it. And I can tell you the reaction even outside the court was one of disbelief when these statements were being made. And I think in the 24 hours since, it's actually sent somewhat a crack between all the defense attorneys. One of the other defense attorneys actually walked out during lunchtime and wanted to give us a statement. We hadn't really had that happen in quite some time. And he wanted to address the comments himself. In fact, take a listen.
Well, there's been a lot of reporting on a statement made by Kevin Goff yesterday in court about wanting no more black pastors. That statement was totally asinine, ridiculous.
Guys, let's be honest. This could put a fracture between the three teams because at any point, one of them could separate from the other. So it's interesting to see how this is playing out. And even today, some of the tense moments have centered around the same attorney. And there have been people who say he basically lit a candle. There are people who now are planning to come to town based upon his statements. Outside of that right now, I continue to watch what's going on in court. There's a GBI investigator who's on the stand right now who's talking about their initial investigation. But let's not also forget, yesterday was a very long day in terms of what happened in court, where Larry English was basically a video deposition that lasted more than 3 hours. That lasted so long, a lot in the jury were tired. So at this point, it's lucky that we have live guests because they, at this point, are now more engaged in what they were yesterday. But those comments were made outside the jury's presence. But I can tell you the ripple effect here has been really felt in the community. There are people in the clergy who say they're going to double down on their efforts next week. This could get a lot more interesting, guys.
Oh my goodness. All right, Ryan Young, thank you very much for all of that. So last night, Ahmaud Arbery's mother was asked about the defense attorney's comments, claiming the presence of black pastors may intimidate the jury. Here's what she had to say.
I'm very surprised to know that he frowned upon any pastor that would come in to sit with the family, to keep us encouraged. It was just very insensitive that he would frown upon that. Very surprising, but also very, very rude.
Let's discuss all of this and the developments with attorney and civil rights activist Barbara Arnwine. She's the founder of Transformative Justice Coalition and has been in the court with the Arbery family throughout this trial. Ms. Arnwine, thank you very much for being here. Before we get to all of the comments and the apology, if that's what you want, how you want to frame it, it's day 6 of this trial. How's the family doing? The family is struggling. This is very hard to constantly see the graphics and see the videos and to hear the testimony on how their beloved son, how their beloved uncle, cousin, nephew was treated in his last hours, that horrifying 5 minutes where he was trapped and just trucked down and killed unnecessarily. Just hurts the families, tearing their hearts apart. But at the same time, they have hope because they are hopeful that there will be justice in this trial. Okay, so about the defense attorney's comments, let's start first with what he said, which has caused all the controversy. We don't want any more about black pastors coming in here. If a bunch of folks came in here dressed like Colonel Sanders with white masks sitting in the back, I mean, that would be, I think he said garbage. What does that even mean? He is disgraceful. And he is equating people like Reverend Jesse Lewis Jackson, who hasn't even been here yet, but he's coming. He'll be here all next week with us. He is equating them with the Ku Klux Klan. Who wears white masks, people? Who wears white masks? And Colonel Sanders. This is one of the worst racist comments I've ever heard in a courtroom. He ought to be disciplined by the Georgia State Bar for doing this. It is definitely inexcusable behavior. And this apology he gave today, talk about if somebody was inadvertently hurt. Oh, come on. He knew those were hurtful and mean comments when he made them. And he knew that he was wrong, and he should have just said, I made a horrible mistake. I apologize to everybody for my inappropriate comments. But instead, he's talking about filing a motion on Monday to further this argument. So I don't think he's learned a thing. And I think he really should be disciplined.
Is Reverend Jesse Jackson coming next week as a result of these comments?
No, he was planning to come anyway.